I literally just finished this book. And wow. This is the best book in this whole series so far. I know we still have one more, but this is the best one. Like throughout the whole book, there's so many emotions that you go through, especially like those last, I would say honestly, those last 60 pages. I was brought to tears twice in those last 60 pages. Brought to tears. I'm not one who cries, but brought to tears two separate times in those last 60 pages. Um, especially page 641 when you do get to that, or if you're on the book currently. So for those who have not read this book or who are starting this book series this year, you are in for a beautiful journey. And by the time you get through it, the last book will probably be out, and then we'll be reading it together. So when that comes out, I'm going to be reading that solely. But yes, this book, like throughout the whole book, I laughed, obviously, cried, smiled so many times. This is definitely like the best. I've already said it, but this is the best book in the series for sure. So far. Red God, I know is going to be amazing. We already know this, but I loved every single second of this book. I read it differently than the other ones. The other ones I just read like physically, but this one I did do like a full immersive read. So I read it, listened to it, and then like in the car as well as while I was reading it, I was listening to it as well. So everything was just encapsulated in this book. But yes, best book in this series, in my opinion. Like the further character development. If you read this book, you know, or I don't know if you have the same opinion as me, but I believe one character solely was the MVP of this book, and it hurt me so much worse. The whole brotherhood, the shared experiences of the characters, the reflection of all the characters, especially Darrow in this book, what he reflects and all his choices that he's made all to this point, and then the ending of this book, just bringing it all together in the impending battle that is to come. So yes,